My name is Barry Craig, 180 Moron Road, Pascoag.
Sir, name and address.
I thought I said it, but Barry Craig, 180 Moron Road, Pascoag. Look, first of all, a bit...
Correct, it is public comment.
It is? No, it wasn't. I thought we were still on the agenda item.
Well, this is an agenda item. May I speak?
Oh, okay, all right.
This will take... I'll be short. I'm going to be short. I'm going to be brief. Look,
Mr. Craig, this is
I don't
agenda item.
mind. Honestly, I don't mind if Barry wants to go. It's okay.
Okay.
I'm not going to fight with
I'm
you.
sorry.
I don't want to fight with anybody.
No. I'm not going to get into... I mean,
It's a little late for that.
the outline of what happened has been set forth. We don't need to get into that. I have some concerns nonetheless that I want to bring to your attention. I think that there was some disingenuousness in a couple of your responses, Olaf, and one of them had to do with the initial press release. The initial press release says that the Burrillville Town Council opposes legislation. That's the way it starts. Now, I don't think that you wrote a memorandum together with McElroy that started out to say the Burrillville Town Council opposes legislation currently. So we'd like to know who wrote it. And my second point, you can respond to both at the same time. The Public Meetings Act has a number of provisions that are applicable in this situation. One, which I think the council members ought to be aware of, is that the burden of proof in demonstrating that an action taken by the council did not have to be taken in a public meeting, the burden of proof is not on the person complaining of it. The burden of proof is on the council members. So when you say arguably, Oling, the minute you say arguably, you lose. Because if there's a persuasive argument in the other direction, the burden of proof, and it's in the statute, says you lose. The second point I'd like to make is that we're not just waiting on the Attorney General. The statute provides for the public to be able to bring a suit in Superior Court. The statute provides that if the public is successful, the public collects its attorney's fees. Those attorney fees will be assessed against the individuals who are sued for violation of the Act. So if the members of this board, of this council, think that they are free of liability here, or only a $5,000 fine, the risks that you are sustaining are far more than that. And lastly, this is my own personal opinion, and I address it to Oleg, and I address it to Mike. You guys threw a council member under the bus, in my view. You had a council member who disagreed with what perhaps the majority of the council agreed to do. In none of these press releases is there any suggestion whatsoever that there was any dissent. Instead, you characterized this thing in words that connote to any reasonable person that the decisions were unanimous. And in doing so, you threw this councilwoman under the bus.